Eagles just inside the 18-yard line. Make that the 13-yard line. 23-yard attempt, and the Giants have the early lead. Well, not so early, because that comes on the final second of the first quarter. So indeed, Marino had 3 plays in 15 minutes. The Giants consumed the time, and they have 3. All right, Bob. Billy Joe Tolliver, the young quarterback of the Chargers, had his troubles last week in Cincinnati. Here's the throw back to Sims. Sims throws wide open. Oh, Mark Ingram to the 10. Let's check out of bounds at the 10-yard line. Jarvis Williams finally got to him.
Does that excite the fans, and does that give the team confidence? Practice it all week. Now he'll hand off inside to Anderson. He pivots, throws to Sims. No one near Sims now. Crossing receivers, and the defenders completely lose track of him. I don't think anybody does that kind of play better than the Giants. You see him coming all the way across the field. No one really there to defend against it. Everyone just a little confused, a little out of sync.
Now Ingram's first catch is a big one, and it's 1st and goal. Just
my guess is if they don't get it here, they'll go for the touchdown on 4th down.
Anderson. Is he in? Yes, touchdown. He certainly knows the way, Otis Anderson. That is his 69th career rushing touchdown. And now the try for point by Allegre. Dominating on the ground, the Giants with 1:57 left in the half. 39-yard passing from Marino, and only 1 yard rushing for Sammy Smith, who leads the league. Intercepted. Harry Williams down at the 40-yard line, and the Giants might get more.
I'm disappointed in Dan Marino. I can't for the life of me figure out what's happening. I think he's trying to throw seam passes. No, it's hard to figure. One receiver breaking out the other end and 2 defenders between them, and the ball's still thrown. They're really going to have to sit down and decide what they want to do in the second half. I don't mean what the plays are, but at this point the Giants are dealing with it very, very well.
2nd and 18.
No pass rush.
Wide open is Meggett. No one near him. 50. And finally down at the 42. What a big play little man he is. 38 yards.
Just in a sense, a blown coverage by the Miami secondary. Their safeties just didn't get where they belong. And when he released up the field, there was just no one there. McKyer did not hold up, and there's Sims feeling pretty good about it. They spotted that coverage and hit Meggett down that sideline.
Well, the Giants love to tee off, and they're being spurred on by this crowd of 77,186. Uh-oh, a little mix-up. Down to 5 seconds. Clayton, ball knocked away. Is it a fumble? Yes, and the Giants have the ball. Or do they?
Marino had nowhere to throw that football.
They may want to review that to see whether Clayton had possession.
LT pass protecting right there, trying to get there. Now watch him recover, turn and recover, and run back full speed to a receiver right there. Now that's the intuitive part of it.
Look at that Taylor. What a ball hawk he is. Misses all of summer camp, comes back, leads his team in sacks.
You can't expect to cover every possibility. You've got to figure that Sims is going to sneak it, or Anderson's going to take it, and you've got to attack the line of scrimmage and hope for the best.
Anderson.
Touchdown!
They ran it off the weak side of the formation, and Anderson's power got him the last half yard for the score.
If there's a single dominant factor in this game, it's the offensive line of the Giants. Riesenberg and Moore in that case handled their man beautifully, and that's been the difference, the offensive line.
Allegre adds the extra point, and the fumble recovery by Taylor at the 10 turns into 7 points for the Giants.
You'll see the ball snap and that Giant offensive line get off on the ball. Then Anderson's experience and savvy in slipping between people.
Don Shula watching from the sidelines, rooting for that rebuild defense. Not enough.
Well, Parcells is looking at this, and the difference between the two teams is the physical part of it. In this case, the offensive line throughout the day has done just
so many games last year and this into the fourth quarter with a lead and unable to hold it. But boy, you're so right. Anthony Miller is one of the real budding big stars of the NFL. He is terrific. Locked out there in San Diego. A lot of folks back here in the East don't know much about him, but he is the real McCoy. After the holding call, Marino rolling to get room and throwing it downfield. He has a man open, but the throw is shy. Duper sees Guyton lateral. Guyton to Walls. Walls to the 40 and out of bounds at the 26. Tony Martin was open a couple of steps deep, but against the wind, Marino's arm didn't get it there, and Guyton intercepted, and then a little razzle-dazzle.
You see him open deep. The ball was just underthrown, and Marino had every reason to be able to throw that, every chance, because he had his feet up underneath him throwing the ball. It just, either the wind caught it or something, but it suddenly began to flutter, fell short, and you see the result. For the first time, he had Marino with good protection. He rolled out, had a chance for the big play, couldn't get it done into Dan, so he was throwing off his back foot all day. Now, there aren't many defenses like the Giants, but to get to the championship level, Miami has some real strides they have to make.
45-yard attempt, Allegre, and it is good. So Allegre 2 for 3 today, and the Giants lead builds to 20-3. Stojanovic having only one, and he made his 51-yard attempt. Our thanks to our entire NBC team, executive producer Terry O'Neill, our coordinating producer John Ferratzis, Dolphins Giants game directed by John Gonzalez, associate director John McGinnis, production associate Carol Larson, technical director and manager Bill Perinello, all the rest of the men and women who brought you the sights and sounds from Giants Stadium on terrific football day, and especially if you're a Giants fan. And in the booth, our thanks to Elliot Kalb, Mike Galber, Frank Zerkowski, old friend Joe Costanza as well.
Well, I'm sure Dorothy Shula is watching and has some ideas for Don when he gets home. What a great family, a great sports and football family, and we give her our love. And I'm sure she'll have ideas for this guy, and he'll bring them right back next week.